doing a tutorial. Okay.
Only for boys.
Get your fingers ready, everybody. I like this.
I can act like a boy.
Try it now once you're done.
I don't
Hey,
know my...
I forgot. Oh, like this.
No,
It's not quite naughty,
I like
It's
pink.
a little...
Yeah.
It's okay. How do you do it?
One too.
How do you do the hand?
Okay, this is
Okay.
Hey, that's my line.
So this is the mudra with the left hand
On the knee.
and I have to review essentially basically how to get your spine straight.
You have to be there
The
the same
easiest
time.
way
So
that it's
then
ever
what
been
you're
explained to
saying,
me is that you
relax.
basically work with your breastbone and kind of play with it back and forth and get yourself to the point where your shoulders don't have to be pulled back because they're just hanging naturally at your sides, and you don't have to hold your head up with the muscles of your neck because you've rotated your breastbone to the point where your spinal column is straight enough that your head is resting atop it. And in Tai Chi, they sort of refer to it as feeling
Pulling
as
the
if there's
string.
a string
I
from the
take
top
Tai
of your
Chi.
head. And the way I've been seeing it is just that you align yourself so it feels like that, but essentially that your head is weightless because it is placed perfectly atop your spine, and you don't have to have any effort in keeping it aligned. So anyway,
Got it.
it's okay. It's totally cool.
Y'all aren't paying attention
So
over
then,
there.
Then this is the Vishnu mudra. I know, right?
Where's my finger?
And with the Vishnu mudra, we apply pressure to different nostrils in succession in order to, effectively have a concentrated in-breath, a breath that, a period of time when you're holding your breath, and then a period of time where you're just allowing yourself to breathe out.
Okay.
And in this one, it's in for 2, then you hold for 8, out for 4, and then you, in that nostril, breathe in for 2, then hold for 8, and then out for 4. And that consists of, that's what one round of Anuloma Viloma.
How's the hand again?
Like this, the Vishnu mudra.
And
And you are, it's recommended in the Shivananda tradition that you do this at least 3 rounds a day.
3 rounds a day.
Yeah. So basically, in for 2, hold for 8, out for 4, in for 2, hold for 8, out for 4, 3 times.
Okay.
And so I have to do that because I'm trying to do Kapalabhati. This is Anuloma Viloma. We did Kapalabhati before, but I try and do both of them every day. So I have to do
Now,
it right now.
Kolabhati is what style?
Kapalabhati.
Kapalabhati.
And Anuloma Viloma. As I understand it, I could be mispronouncing.
But
perhaps.
what is that? Is that a yoga? Is that a martial art? What
Oh,
is
no,
that?
These are pranayamas.
Pranayamas. Okay, specifically.
Yeah, breathwork
Okay.
exercises, like the equivalent of qigong in
Okay.
China.
Let's see. Do you take Tai Chi?
I have studied Tai Chi.
What style did you study?
Well, Yang is the like predominantly what it was that I studied, but I kind of got other influences because the teachers that I had worked with had also worked with other styles, and I began to sort of recognize the differences between each styles and the similarities, because there is one universal sort of human template of movement in terms of geometric. There is only and there is only, one whole set of relationships that you can have with, and there are these planes that, something is either going to intersect on, and there's just the thing that all the martial arts, in the end of the day, are working with.
Yeah.
Basically the ability to receive and deal with force, and execute.
Also known as Chi. What are some other names?
Oh, well, prana, as I understand it, is pretty much the equivalent of the word chi in the Chinese, both being equivalent to breath and energy.
So in martial arts, you'd be more physical, and pranayama is still moving the chi through breathing.
Well, I think they're both physical. I think one of the things that's really important about these exercises is that they are an experience of one's body and one's physicality. We don't do necessarily a lot of things other than necessarily necessarily going to the gym, for example, like to connect with our bodies. That in modern life there isn't this necessarily an emphasis, certainly on quiet time to do that. And so that's why I try and do it every day. So I at least have a period of time where I know I'm focusing on the cleansing of my body and like the drawing in of energy and the focusing on myself as an energetic
I think
creature.
that meditating for some people is hard because they deal with the monkey mind. Do you think this is a way of meditating for those people who can't stop their mind from thinking? They focus on a thought.
I think that all forms of meditation have their own value and their own beauty, and for each individual, a certain form of meditation might be the one, and it might not be the one for me. So I would just say that for me, I mean, I not only do these pranayamas, but I also do a little of a little qigong that I learned, and I do this basically range of motion exercise that I worked out, just trying to basically go through all the different ranges of motion and just activate each and every joint and limb that you have, just to connect with your body, and it's full it's full range, it's full expression. And then I do Shivananda also. I don't get to this every day, but the Shivananda sun salutation, and then I actually developed kind of a combination of other poses from the same book that I was learning a lot out of, and essentially I put together something which as a martial artist you would think, okay, what are all the muscles and what are all the potentialities that I'm going to use? So not only in sun salutation, will you end up stretching the front and the back, but also out of the triangle, and then for the outer sides, and then the splits for the inner sides, and then I go over these again.
That's a lot of muscles that most people don't know they have.
right, and then the twisting stance. So literally you get the legs twisting in the various directions, and then also the arms twisting, to find out what my full expression is.
So, what would you consider is the average time of your daily regimen?
Oh, well, I at least try and do, like I said, the pranayamas and the mantra yoga. I only do the mantra yoga basically 5 minutes a day. I'm not the best, and this is the original question that I was trying to address.
Okay.
But anyway, I do the breathwork exercises, then I do 5 minutes of mantra, and that's what I try and do every single day.
Okay. I'm monopolizing your time, so just for the record, your name and where are you from?
I'm Michael Wood, and I live in LA.
LA. Awesome. Nice to meet you, Michael Wood.